Ludvig was very kind when he was growing up. He liked to play with his Game Boy and his Lego. Only time he was in trouble was when he was fighting with his sister.
I did a bunch of different sports growing up in Sweden. The golf season is very limited. I played football, not American football, and a bunch of different things.
Like many fathers, Johan Åberg took his young son Ludvig out to their hometown course. Ludvig didn't take to the game immediately, so his father provided a little inspiration.
When Ludvig was small, he came with me to the golf course to take more time. One thing was to bribe him with some ice cream, and he likes ice cream.
He would say, have an ice cream after if you want, or if we stay for another hour, we can have an ice cream. And I absolutely love ice cream. I'm never going to say no to some ice cream. I always go back there when I'm back home, and that's where I play and practice at. It's a special place for me.
Another special place that helped shape Ludvig was his high school. Located in Helsingborg, it is a unique blend of education and sports aimed to provide the best environment to grow the next generation of golfers. In Ludvig's class alone, 3 students have made it to the professional ranks from the school affectionately known as the Rig.
You can say the Rig. We all grew up in the same area of Sweden. Ludvig and I was in the same class for 4 years, and we played junior golf. 3 people from the same class made it. I won on tour first, and then Lynn. Now Ludvig is showing what he's got.
We stayed in dorms, very similar to how college is. You kind of had to grow up. The training that we had, golf practice, physical training, all these things was very good foundations for my game. I wouldn't be here if I didn't go to that high school. Those 4 years that I had there, made it possible for me to go to America and play these AJGA events. It just kind of tripled the fight from there and got a lot better.
Ludvig's play caught the attention of Texas Tech coach Greg Sands. After accepting a scholarship, the Swede became a Red Raider.
Obviously, Texas is a little bit different from Sweden. It was fun for me to see kind of the different sides of the spectrum. We started playing qualifiers, and you play tournaments against really good players.
In the States, you have to push it a little bit more. You have to learn to win.
My last semester in college, that was right after they announced that the #1 player was going to get PGA Tour status, and obviously that is a pretty big carrot to work towards. My whole senior spring, that's what I wanted to do. Very fortunate to be able to do so, and it changed the way my life on the golf course looked quite a bit.
Åberg proved to be a quick study, making 13 of 14 cuts in his first 7 months as a professional.
There's a lot of new things just thrown at you at the same time, and it's almost drinking from a fire hose. And I've been okay with that. I've been embracing it. I've been trying to, be okay with having a lot on my mind. That's the way it is for a professional golfer. I know my capabilities and know what I can do. To be able to do it that quick, something that I wasn't expecting.
Savor the moment, Ludvig. You are now a PGA Tour winner.
Everything went very fast. I was really impressed by Ludvig, how he handled everything. But then also to be picked to the Ryder Cup, that was, I think, something special, really special.
Eduardo Molinari, he got to play with Ludvig back at the Dubai Desert Classic and was super impressed. As we got close to the Ryder Cup, he just kept playing better and better.
Earning a captain's pick from Luke Donald in the 2023 Ryder Cup, Åberg became the first competitor to play in a Ryder Cup before playing in a single major.
People within the game of golf kept telling me, look out for this kid, he's going to be the next superstar. We went for a practice trip in Rome. I think I was probably more excited to play with him than he was to play with me. So I was super impressed with his game. I knew straight away, he's the full package.
Representing Europe, Victor Hovland and Ludvig Åberg.
I was very nervous. I was probably shaking a little bit. Being in that environment is what you dream of, and representing your country.
It's so good I'm going.
It kind of made me realize that I was able to hang up with these guys, and they're the best players in the world, and I was right there.
This is Åberg on the tee.
Nothing phases the guy.
Firing right at the flag.
He really is a top player in the world.
After a breakout rookie season, Åberg looks to take on a new challenge, one he always dreamed of, taking the stage in a major championship.
Less than a year, he was in school and taking lessons, and now he's on the big stage with the best players in the world. You have to pinch your arm, you know.
To play his first major at Augusta, and that he's doing it now, that's, yeah, it's fantastic.
My game is good enough for the majors. To have those chances coming up this year is kind of what you dream of.